Hey guys, Dreygen from Modvive here, and I thought I'd give you a little holiday gift guide for 2014 for whatever holiday you might celebrate. So the first item, I have a couple items. First one is the Woojer. And what this is this is a little portable subwoofer. And it converts sound from your headphones, from your phone, from your stereo, from your speakers, and you just plug them into here, and it converts that into vibrations that you can attach to your chest, to your belt buckle, anywhere really on your body. If you want to put it on your shoulder, you can. And so it makes it takes the sound and it adds vibration to it. So all you really have to it works for video games, for movies, and for music. So I mean, really, anything that comes out, anything that has sound, it works. You just put this up here on your chest, like so, and it's got this little magnetic clip, neat little thing that you just put right there, right there, right there, right. Well, okay. Do I have it upside down? All right, it's right there. So it's on, it's in, it's on my chest, and then I just load up some tunes. And it vibrates, every time that drum beat, that bass drum, you know, kicks in. I get a little hit in the chest, and it's kind of neat. So it was pretty easy to put in. I kind of messed it up a little bit with the magnet. I was trying to do it really quick, so. But yeah, I mean it's got it's got like a little sports strap thing too. You can put this around your chest, and since it's directly on your chest, this thing actually gives it a little bit extra kick. I guess it's supposed to be for like when you go out on runs and working out and stuff. But I mean, who wants all that extra vibration while they're trying to, I don't know, while they're trying to work out? But yeah, this little thing, it's neat. It's cool. It vibrates, and if I assume like if you play something like Call of Duty, I'm not into shooters, so I didn't really test it out on this. But like when you shoot a gun or something, it'll probably kick you every time you pull the trigger. Or if you're in a tank, it'll probably give you a nice big heavy boom when you shoot the tank. So it's I don't listen to my video games loud enough really for this thing. When I play video games, I play them a little bit quieter, so it's not quite as much vibration for me. But I've seen what this thing can do. Like when I watched a movie with this thing, and when big booms happened, I mean this thing went off. It was really good. It really felt like I could feel the movie. One thing I'm not sold on here, okay, is the price of this thing. This is $100 for this little chest vibrator. Like it you put it on your chest and it vibrates. $100. There you go. So I can tell you for $100, this thing does work. If you can afford it, this thing is kind of neat. I'll tell you, if you play rhythm games, something like Osu or AudioSurf, I loaded this up with Osu. I'm not a big rhythm game guy, but I loaded it up just because I thought it would be kind of neat. This thing gives you a lot of tactile feedback as you're listening to your music. So you get a little bit of an extra edge on when you want to hit your button or tap your thing or whatever it is that you're doing in your game. It does kind of help. It gives a nice little audio extra, I guess, to what you're doing. Yeah, so I would say this is a good gift. This is why, because it's $100. I'd say it's a good gift. I mean, you don't want to go out and buy one of these just for like on a whim. I don't think. I mean, unless you really really like the idea of having your media vibrate your chest, or to feel your whatever you're listening to or whatever it is. Beyond that, there's not much to say about this thing really. I think it's cool. I give it a thumbs up if you have the money, and if you have like someone like a gamer or a music lover that already has all their games and all their music that they love, get them one of these things. Not a lot of people know about this yet, so they're going to be like, a would you? And it's like, dude, you can feel your music, you can feel your games while you're playing, and it's just like, it's amazing, and it's kind of like just an interesting little gift that they wouldn't expect, which is kind of nice. So yeah, it's $100. It works. It's neat. It's fun. And if you play games with like a voiceover kind of a thing, or like if you play it like with your friends on the voice like a VoIP, something through like maybe Skype or I could say like Mumble or TeamSpeak or whatever it is that you might use. I mean, their voices are going to make vibrations happen as well. So like if somebody coughs or sneezes, you're going to feel it. Or if somebody has a deep voice, you are going to feel their voice while this thing is on. It's kind of neat and kind of creepy and kind of weird, but I think it's an interesting little addition that makes things a little bit fun. Um, Beyond that, oh yeah, here you go. The website is Woojer.com. So you can go to Woojer.com and you can. I mean, they have an extended package which is like a little bit cheaper than $100 per, and it gives you two of these things and two of all of the neat little nifty things, and you get like $20 off or something if you buy two of them. And yeah, I mean, it's a neat. It's just neat. It's a neat little thing. It's a cool little doohickey that you can put under the tree or say here, give somebody. I think it's a cool gift. It's a cool gift. So the next thing, besides the Woojer, you've been looking at them the whole time, and they are the Gunnars. These things, the glasses. So these are glasses. I won't say these are glasses for gamers, although they're designed with gamers in mind, and their advertisements are all like extend your game and game better. But what these things really are is they help your eyes. Ooh, my camera just okay. They help your eyes adjust to the harshness of a computer screen. If you look at a computer screen a lot and you get, if your eyes get irritated, if you get headaches, if if your eyes just get really scratchy and you get tired and stuff like that, and you look at a computer screen a lot, it's because computer screens basically suck for eyes. So there's a lot of science that goes behind these little glasses, and I don't know what all of it is, but I can tell you, like, one of the things that I caught was that these little guys, they fit closer to your face, because when you look at a computer screen, generally you're not blinking. You're focused on what you're looking at, and you don't want to blink or look away. So your eyes dry out a lot faster because you're not blinking. And what these do is these almost create like a little humid environment because they fit closer to your face, so your eyes aren't drying out quite as fast. And that works out very well, so you don't get them irritated and scratchy and itchy and stuff. Another thing is these things come in two different colors, right? They come in this amber color and they come in a like crystal color, which it's just clear basically. I prefer the amber color because it seems to like de-intensify thing like white, and a lot of people use white backgrounds on their websites, on different, on like notepads and things like that. I mean, you're almost always looking at an intense white, just blinding light when you're when you're looking at your computer. So what this does is it kind of tints it just a tiny bit. Like, I can see colors fine. Like, this thing does not decolor. Everything's like slightly yellow. I saw these at Best Buy like 4 years ago or something, and they were on display, and they're like, ooh, Gunnars, check out our Gunnars. And I'm like, why? It's glasses that make things a little bit more yellow. Like, I was not sold on this, and I put them on, and I'm like, yeah, everything's just a little bit more yellow. Great. But I saw a streamer wearing these things, and I'm like, why are you wearing the yellow glasses? I tried those. They were just making everything yellow. And what I didn't do is I didn't really read the kiosk or whatever the glasses were at. And he said, yeah, these things really work. There's all kinds of stuff. I don't get headaches, I don't get eye irritations, and I don't get tired anymore. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I should probably try these out if somebody swears by them. So I wear prescription glasses. I got these. These are prescription. I wear these out all the time. I don't really get, oh, look at that weirdo in the yellow glasses. I don't get that. It's like 3 times in the 2 years I've worn these, somebody's asked me, like, oh, what's up with the glasses? And I'm just like, well, they're for computer screens. So it's not like people are going to make fun of you, I really don't think, unless, someone specifically just wants to hurt you or whatever. But yeah, so the yellow is not that intense. I've got a little lens here. I wanted to hold it up to the camera. These things are prescriptions, so they might blur a little bit, but I just wanted to show you the color. Like, you really don't lose color when you put these things on. I adjusted to the color difference in about 5 minutes. I don't notice like a yellow tint on anything ever. So what I want to do is I want to put these down in front, and I want to show, if anything, it almost makes stuff look a little bit sharper when you put them on. These are, it looks like there's a little spot on these. These are a little dirty, but I just, like pull them up, put them down. Really don't lose any color. Everything still looks blue, everything still looks red, everything still looks black. So, yeah, really it just kind of helps your eyes. These things are good for your eyes, and computer screens aren't. So, the non-prescription ones, you can probably get them for around, I want to say, like, I've seen them for like 27, but I'd probably say, like, if you go to like a Best Buy or like a game, even I think even GameStop has these now, but you can get them for like $30 to about $50. Depending on the model, you can go a little bit higher. The the prescription ones, they're obviously a little bit more expensive because prescription glasses are a little bit more expensive. So these can get from anywhere from like around $150 to like $250, which is about the price of a normal pair of prescription glasses unless you go like super cheap. And for the price, they protect your eyes. I mean, I swear by these things. I give these 2 thumbs up. I love them. I've had them, like I said, I had them about 2 years. And I don't get headaches. I don't get eye irritation. I don't get tired as often as I used to when I play games. So these work for me, and I can tell you these things were kind of, I say it's good for computer screens and programmers and stuff, but these things were kind of designed with gamers in mind. So one thing they did is they let you do some customization. And if I take these off, and I show you these little handlebar, I don't know what these things are. I've never known like what ear doohickeys that go behind your ear. I have no idea what these are. But if you just, you can pull these off, right? So these come off, and you can actually, you can customize these. You can get them different colors, different designs, different, patterns, and then you can slip them back on. Now, this is just one of the different types of these ear doohickeys that you can get. I like these because they're kind of supposed to be designed for, slipping past earphones and headphones, so that they're flat, so that the headphones don't push on them as much. And they work for me really well. I've had a buddy who says he gets almost extra squished by these things. So I guess it might depend on your headphones and your head size. If you got a weird cranium, I don't know. But they work. I love these things. I wouldn't trade them for anything. Price, color. Oh, right, the Woojer. Let me make sure this thing's all still plugged up right. The one thing you don't want to do with the Woojer, and I almost did this once, and it was almost a disaster. Do not forget you're wearing this thing, because if you're playing your game and you're zoned in and you're like, I kind of want to go get a soda, you take your headphones and you put them off. This is still attached to your chest, by the way. And if you forget that, you stand up and everything comes off your desk. Came really close once to doing that, and it would have been a disaster. Everything would have just fallen off my desk. So make sure you remember you have this thing on, and it's you just take it off, you just unclip it, and you just let it fall or whatever, and put it away. It's not that hard to take out. So we got Woojers, we got Gunnars. You can go to gunnars.com to order some Gunnars, or you can go to Best Buy, or you can go to GameStop. You have to go to the website if you want prescription glasses. But other than that, you can go almost anywhere. So, Woojer and Gunnars. Let's see. We got Woojer, and we got Gunnar. And they're both cool. Woojer, I would say, is a good, nice little holiday gift. $100, not that big a deal. It's kind of a big deal for like a little thing, but the Gunnars, if you need them, if you get tired, if you get headaches at the computer, if your eyes get itchy, absolutely spring for a pair of these glasses. They are so good, and the price is pretty good for just for some glasses. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say about either of these things. Woojer, good. Gunnars, amazing. Woojer's a great gift. I think it'll be really fun to just talk about and kind of like hang out and be like, oh man, these things are neat. But besides that, it's not the most amazing, unbelievable doohickey. It's just neat. And I think that's all I got to show for you today. Gunnar's, Woojer, two great options for the holidays. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned to modvive.com for all your news and gaming news. And I hope to see you all again when I make my next video. Goodbye.